so nervous. I feel like, I feel like my stomach gonna fall out my ass. Okay? So y'all go easy on me, baby. Okay? Go easy. No, I'm just playing. But for real, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey Free Will, hey Jasmine. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I had to sip. So if y'all gotta get your sip on, get your sip on. Get your sip on. It's your girl Guru, aka the Street Therapist, here to talk about some real shit tonight, okay? For real, for real. Hope y'all enjoy the show. The topic of discussion for tonight. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good? Silk for you, you at work? Okay, so I know you can hear me good then. Can y'all hear me good still? Okay, good. Okay. So, yay. The topic of discussion tonight is self-control. So, basically, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little rundown of self-control tonight, okay? For the episode 101, okay? We about to start discussing the do's and the don'ts of self-control. So basically, what I wanted to touch, okay. You doing okay? Y'all doing it big tonight for the UFC, okay? But for the first 15 minutes, I wanted to discuss. I wanted to discuss the do's and don'ts of self-control, which is going to be dealing with emotions, goals, and accountability. Okay, let me turn this down just a little tad. But yeah. So the do's and don'ts. Okay, self-control. The don'ts. We're going to go off the don'ts first. So the don'ts on self-control. Don't get yourself all, wrapped up in your emotions involving anger, involving emotions, like guilt, frustration, sorrow. When you get too over the top emotional, that's self-control limitation. Like that's not self-control. That's just like what's the word? Damn, I be saying it in my other channel all the time. Okay, it's codependency. Okay, you become codependent on being over the top emotional or drowning in your sorrows or being frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So it's always cool to learn how to control your emotions and not let. And when it comes to guilt, a lot of us have this habit of, if something real bad happens to us, we want to lean back on that and be like, oh, that happened, and it happened 20 years ago. Then you still can't let that shit go. And it's like, damn. It's like either your neighbor is saying let that shit go, or you're in your back of your mind going crazy like, let that shit go. Let it go. It's guilt trip. It's guilt that's eating you up, keeping you from your self-control. So, yeah, we all been there, Free Will. We all been there. So, we here to talk about it, okay? We here to talk about this shit. And another thing, you want to focus on one goal at a time, okay? Like me. If you got ADHD of the goals like me, okay, I was always jumping from this to that to that to that to that to that to that to that. No, try to focus on one goal at a time, because if you do not, you're going to go crazy. Okay, you're going to go crazy, and you're going to make yourself be what? I got to interpret the tarot. I'm not trying to, but you're going to make yourself inconsistent of everything because it's going to be too much. You're going to have too much going on. Okay, you're going to have too much going on. 3 days ago. Oh, man. You say you are watching. I'm really not. Not on watching you. But no, I'm not trying to stalk you, free will. I'm just saying, you know, I feel like I was led to do this topic of self-control because it's a tough, you know, this was my viral one, and now I know why it was viral for a reason, you know. So I was like, okay, it's pointless not to make the one that was viral the topic of discussion. You spying on my life with a camera. Damn. See, look, the last one is focus on one goal at a time, okay? And the last, not least, of this subject right here with the don'ts. Take accountability. What's up, Crystal Lee? How you doing, babe? What's up? Yes, God is good all the time. Won't it do it? Okay. Listen. You want to take accountability. Not taking accountability is not having self-control. You got to take accountability because why? We are not perfect. Hey, we're not perfect. So when you don't own your shit, because you can't sit here and say, such and such did that. Cause I know, all the time you don't know. All the time, sometimes you do it unknowingly, okay? Sometimes we fuck up unknowingly, and then we have to think back, retract, and say, oh, you know what, my bad. So, you know, not taking accountability is a part of not having self-control. Minus the headache, life is good. I heard that, baby. We wanna shun your headache away. Whoever giving Crystal Lee headaches, we rebuke, cancel, and what is that? Rebuke, cancel, and denounce. Who is throwing evilness on Crystal Lee right now? We rebuked it. Return the sender immediately, okay? Because we don't want that shit on here. Okay. So let's move on and talk about the self-control do's, okay? Self-control do's, which is always, you know you got this self-control shit down pat if you are able to stay motivated, okay? Keep yourself motivated and occupied with positive shit and positive shit only. Even if it's just listening to positive viewers, positive influencers, positive friends, whatever it is, try to surround yourself around some type of light. Because if you're always around something dark, reading something dark, watching something dark, that's a part of self-control too as well, okay? That's not going to help you in the long run. It's going to make negative things cling to you and follow you, okay? So you don't want that. So self-discipline goes along with self-control. So you have to have self-discipline, and how you do that is by staying motivated, okay? Staying motivated. Stay up on it, okay? If you the type that say, look, okay, I'm finna be the pot calling the kettle black. Because I need to get my fat ass up in extra massage. Okay? I haven't did it yet, but I will. I'm not even going to lie. I will, y'all. This is going to take a little time, okay? But yeah, avoid fast decision making, along with avoid peer pressure, temptation. Avoid making a decision without proper intelligence. Okay, is what I like to say. Without the proper intelligence, do not do it. Okay, if that's not a smart decision, you gonna know because a little light bulb gonna go off in your head before you make it. It's gonna go off in your head. It's gonna be like, bitch, now you know you shouldn't be doing that. But you still, if you still do it, then that's you moving in haste. Okay. So try to keep that on the low. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That bubbly. Emotional control. You know, the dues of self-control is one. Last but not least on my list tonight is having emotional control. You want to control your anger, control your crying, control it. Okay, whatever it is, emotional wise, control that. You don't want to be the gossip queen or the gossip king. Control that too. Okay. It is all of it is self-discipline. But with the emotional control, it speaks on meaning what you say and saying what you mean. Okay. Yes to the meaning what you say and saying what you mean. And standing on that shit. Don't let that shit go. If that's your morals, if that's your integrity, do not let it go. Stand on that. Okay? Mean what you say and say what you mean. No, I'm not going there tonight. No, oh, well, I guess I go there tonight. No, that's not self-control. Okay? That is not self-control. If you didn't want to go there in the first place, why are you changing your mind? Because it might be a reason why you didn't want to go there in the first place. And then you get there and then you're mad because some shit pop off. Then you're like, damn, I should have. What the fuck? So we go through that too. So that's all the part of self-control, okay? I realized I'm moving kind of fast in there. For real. So let's see. We're going to do advice about self-control, basically. Since we trucking along, that means I can take my time, basically. With my advice as far as emotions go, my advice about self-healing or self-control rather is with the emotions part, you want to be able to self-heal. Okay, self-heal. How do you self-heal? Get to know yourself. Spend more time with yourself. And I know a lot of people hate that. A lot of people hate that advice. And what I mean by that is like, you don't got to be by yourself all the time. But if you're hardly ever by yourself, something's wrong. That means you giving too much. Excuse me. That means you giving too much of your energy and time to other people. Where's your time? So, sometimes self-control got a lot to do with getting to know yourself. Self-control got a lot to do with self-healing. Because how do you discover what you like if you never get to know you? You got to become one with yourself. You got to have fun with yourself sometimes. You got to let yourself rest sometimes, okay? You can't just be all up and about. Another thing, and y'all, I'm going to be real with y'all. This is, being selfish. Exactly, Jasmine. Okay, be selfish. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. It's okay. Another thing is, this the pot calling kind of black. Y'all know I got to keep it real. All the way. Pay attention to what go inside your body. Okay. What goes in and out your body, pay attention. More so in than out. Okay. And what I mean by that, nasty, I mean, pay attention to what you eat. Okay. Like things that you eat. If you're eating unhealthy foods, if you're eating greasy foods, like too much fried food, gonna have you drained, gonna have you tired, gonna have you not thinking straight. Too much beef might have you gotta this is why vegetarians think like they think, because you're eating we're mostly eating today, we're mostly eating fucking animals, okay? And you don't know how that animal was thinking or how that animal felt before it died for it to go in your mouth. So as you're eating, and you're eating beef and you're eating chicken and you're eating these animals that got slaughtered, think about how they was feeling. That's going to be the energy projected onto you. You could be all right. You could be all right. It be something that you ate. It might not even be another person per se. It be something that you damn fuck around and ate that was so good that day, and you weren't thinking about that shit the way you need to be thinking about it. I ain't trying to talk nobody into being a vegetarian, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give y'all insight on how these vegetarians think nowadays, and that's why they eat veggies and stuff that's not animal based, because aren't you tired, Miss Hilly? I don't know who that is, but was you being funny, Freeway? But yeah, like for real, y'all. And like I said, I'm the pot calling the kettle black right now because I eat shit. You know, I eat stuff. So yeah, pay attention to that. Get your rest, baby. Get your rest. Get your rest. Rest is very important. You don't want to be walking around here being delirious. Okay? You it's good to work. It's good to have a working soul, working heart, a working spirit, a working mind. But it's the self-control goes out the door when you're working too much. Okay, you're working too much. You're not getting enough sleep. You're not eating right. That's not self-control. That's driving your ass crazy. Okay. So make sure you wet. Please don't turn this into no porno. Okay. Make sure you're resting well, tongue-tied. The last few days, for real, I'm telling you, man, crazy. Yo, and I don't speak for everybody when I say this, because everybody is not indecisive. But if you have a problem making major decisions, you might need to work on that, okay? Because being indecisive is not self-control. Yes, you can make smart ass decisions, and you can say, know the certain things that you stand on or whatever. You can have your what they call it, your boundaries or whatever. You that's okay. Excuse me. But you don't need to be indecisive all the time, okay? Like, oh, it's those decision makers where they make a decision, then they quickly change their mind. Now, I decided not to do that, because no, don't second guess yourself. Okay? Stop doing that so much. Okay? And don't make impulsive decisions either without thinking. That goes back to what I was first saying when I was talking about making those hasty ass decisions where they're not intelligent. Okay? So you don't want to come off as gullible to anybody. You don't want nobody running over you. So you want to be careful with that. That's the self control advice I have. I mean, and always, last but not least, own what it is you do. Own what it is you do. Own what it is that you have said, because you done it and you said it for a reason. Okay? It was a reason. We are not perfect. We are learning. We are not perfect because what? We are learning. For those that didn't hear me in the back. So yeah. That's what I got for you right there. Right there. That's that self-control advice. Now, I'm going to touch bases right now, and here's where I really need to sip, okay? Gotta have self-control. I know that shit right. For real. It's a must. We gonna go off on my self-control flashback. Okay, flashback. You had to apologize. See, that was big of you. That was big of you. You know how many people don't feel like they don't owe nobody no apology, or they don't want to apologize because why? Pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me. So you don't want to be terrified, paranoid. You don't want to be like that, okay? So you did right. Y'all. But okay, let me step into my flashback moment where I tell y'all, about my flashback. Well, yeah, I'm telling y'all about a couple of self-control flashbacks that I had for a minute. So I'm gonna talk. So basically, I'm finna talk to you and spread the Kool-Aid on me. Okay. So me, I be going crazy in my head, in my mind. And sometimes I have that angel and that devil right there. Oh my. And then I'll be thinking, it just be thoughts, right? And then be like, my good side be like, girl, always rise above, do this, do that. Remember the outcome. Remember the outcome. That's all I hear. Remember the outcome. And then my bad side be like, fuck that outcome. You know what you want. You know what you want that shit now. So it's like it used to have a hold on me in the past. And yeah. I probably did, girl. But yeah. It used to have a hold on me in the past, but it really doesn't do too much. Like my bad thoughts, that's all they are thoughts. They're not actions anymore. They're not actions because I'm already knowing my consequences for everything that I do. I'm already knowing the consequences to them. So that's self-control right there. So now I've done graduated or elevated. Now I can say I got self-control in that emotional area. Now, it's some things that happened at my place of work before, and go Angel Self. I know that's right. It's some things that happened at my place of work not too long ago. And this might be the Aki Mahal talking, but I'm finna tell it. So it was a moment where I chose to stay and work over. I did it too. I got triggered and brought up my entire childhood. Oh shit, okay. Wow. Well, I mean, hey, it happened. You say tell the people, I'm finna tell the people. It was a moment where I chose to stay over, and I said, myself said, ooh, we gonna get this money. Ooh, that's a good chick. But my spirit, my spirit had other plans, baby. And let me tell you something. Me, I'm the type of person, if I walk into a room and like, I'm an earth sign. So if I walk into the room and the energy swifts, I automatically feel that shit. I feel every last bit of that fake ass shit, and I don't like it. So that's what I felt. I felt some fake ass energy in my place of work, and I didn't like that shit. I tried to ignore it. Self-control. Here go the self-control. I tried to ignore it. I said, you know what? The bigger view is my money. Okay, I said the bigger view is my money. That's at the end of the day, my check gonna look good. But baby, some energies are overbearing and overpowering the bigger picture. And that will happen too. And when that happens, that's when you have to have self-control and you have to bow out like a G. Because that's what I did. I bowed out. I bowed out like a G. I said, you know what? I was gonna work to this time. I told my boss, I said I was gonna work to this time, but I'm working to this time. Now, if my boss had questioned me, I would have told her, but my boss didn't question me. She just said, okay, that's fine. And you know what? I felt like that was spirit too, because you know what? Spirit can hop in and out of people. Spirit can hop in and out of people. It be talking to you. Okay, whether you realize that or not. So I feel like that's what it was at that moment. Like, I know, okay, I know you made the right decision. I know. So I had to bounce. I had to chuck him up, baby, because if I had stayed, who knows what that type of energy would have did to my energy, and then I could have went home. You know, my loved ones got mad at them, or got mad at him, my loved one, and we've been arguing, and it's because I'm projecting what was projected onto me. So I don't play that. Homie don't play that. So I went home early. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it. The old me would have regretted, like, man, because some things is a must, baby. Some things is a must. I got one more flashback for you. Now I'm gonna have to take 2 gulps on this one, because this one involves a family member. Yes, ma'am. No, don't say nothing to me now. Bye. I love you. And whatever you're trying to ask me, yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. That was one. You know, it's Friday in this house. We got Kool-Aid, no sugar, no Kool-Aid. We'll have everything. We'll have everything in about 2 days, though. Okay. I mean, that was a mutant. I'm sorry. I don't never hit the mute button, but I need to learn. Or crying for 3 days. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the family member. This last flashback, okay? This is my last flashback, then I'm moving on. So, my next self-control flashback, I was helping with my family member. Okay, I had an aunt that I was helping care for. I am a caregiver. I am a licensed caregiver. Okay, for y'all that don't know, Outside of my podcasting, outside of my YouTube channel, that's what I do. I work in the medical field. So I was at the time I was putting everything on a back burner for my family member, for this particular family member. I was putting everything on the back burner. Do I regret it? No, I don't, because it made me feel good. It made me feel good. Do you hear me? For what I did, because I know that I was doing the right thing, because I had a genuinely spirit about. I had a good, genuine spirit about what I was doing. So no, I don't regret none of. I don't regret nothing that happened. Nothing, even the bad stuff. So yeah, I was watching, taking care, making sure this family member got to their doctor's appointments, everything, whatever. Anything that this family member needed, I got, you know, at the time. Uh, I was using this family member's vehicle until I got mine fixed or got a new one. Now I have a new vehicle now, but see, some crazy shit had happened to the vehicle I had. So when this family member went to the hospital, I drove her in her vehicle. So when she came home from the hospital, I attempted to. I told her, I was like, okay, whenever I need your keys, I'll just come and get them. She said, no. What you gonna do that for? She said, I ain't going nowhere. So I said, okay. Okay, you sure? Oh, I'm sure. I'm not going nowhere. So I was like, okay. We kept bonding. I was taking care of her. Another family member. I'm just going to say that. I don't even want to acknowledge this family member. I'm just going to say another family member that didn't agree with what I was doing because, well, older people, they kind of get jealous a little bit. If one's being taken care of and the other one isn't, the other one will kind of feel neglected. So that was my situation right there. I had another family member feeling neglected. Instead of that family member speaking up and saying, hey, I feel like this, what's going on? They wanted to spaz on me. But it was how they spaz. So what they did was talk the family member I was helping taking care of to take things from me. Like, oh, take that from her, take that ride from her, do this. I would do this to her. I would do that. I would play her. And so the family member that I was taking care of, she hey, turn it down, please. She bought into it. And that's where we clashed, when she bought into it. So because she bought into it, she ended up spazzing on me, trying to fight me and everything. But the old me, who didn't have self-control, would have went to jail, would have had a new charge, would have, and instead I avoided that situation. I gave her what she wanted, which was her keys. And I gave her what she wanted, but I did tell her, don't ever call me, don't ever text me. I will never, ever need you for anything. Even if I need something, you will not be the person I call on. And I stand on that to this day. Do I regret that? No. I don't regret none of it. Am I bitter? Hell no. Like, Because after that, good things happened to me. I didn't have bad things happen. I had blessings on blessings on blessings happen after that consistently. Even got a pay raise recently. Even got promoted recently to another position. So, things happen in your life for a reason. And that is because sometimes people need to be cast out of your life for you to continue to have that self control so you can continue gaining instead of losing. Okay, that was the point that I was trying to make. That was the point that I was trying to make. And I move on. I move on. We go. Guess what we moving on to? We moving on to the spotlight. Self-control spotlight. Okay. Spotlight is where I put the spotlight on you guys. Okay. I want to know your thoughts, opinions, and your stories. Okay. So some of y'all feel free to give me your thoughts about self-control, your opinions about self-control, and some stories about self-control because the spotlight is on you. What it do? Okay. Excuse me. Who got some stories for me? Who got some opinions? Who got some thoughts for me? I'm here. Let's talk. Let's talk about it, babe. I know free will. You were saying something about earlier that you missed it. Oh, you missed my story. You missed my flashback. Spotlight. Oh no. Yeah, nah. You ain't miss it. This spotlight now. So if you want to talk about your thoughts and your opinions, or you want to give me a story, go ahead. Y'all come on. Don't be shy. This is street therapist position. Okay? This is a podcast. We getting to know one another. Don't nobody got nothing they want to share? You say free will say my mom got angry at me for not letting her cut into my sleep. Oh, see, that sound like yeah, that you definitely had self control, and that definitely sounded like it's me come before you. So I had you. You're the child. You do what I tell you to do. That's what it sounds like. But you got to tell your mama, like, look, mama, I'm grown. I've been trying to maintain my boundaries with her. Yeah. She is determined for me to quit my job. Oh my goodness. See, that sounds like my family member I was telling y'all about. Yeah. I'm talking about they'll go as far as calling you while you on your job, trying to get you to answer continuously, and you telling them you at work. They'll give a damn because they want what they want. That's somebody selfish. Not trying to call your mother selfish, but I'm just saying that characteristic is selfish. Well, she did not. They a reaction. So they came another day and told me she did not want me in her life. Ooh. Now, see, after she said that, I went off. But now what do you really do? The real question is, Now that you know the truth, sometimes you gotta love people from a distance, even the ones that had you. Now it's time for you to start loving people from a distance, okay? Because when it cuts into your, excuse me, that's fucking with your emotional happiness. You gotta work. You're a you work in the medical field. You can't be going in your workplace having this heavy shit on you. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. I brought up my entire childhood and how she had done ASAP this week before she went to my she went, excuse me, I can't see where for damn. She went to my job and caused the scene. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I had to apologize for talking for taking is it talking or taking it too far? Oh, so wait. It was Jerry Springer at your job. Like it was some. Whoa, you made me move the camera on that. It was Jerry Springer show at your job. See, that's what I be talking about. And look, that's gonna be another podcast title right there. Energy wasting. That's going to go along with my energy wasting podcast. Cause that shit right there is crazy. And see, she was. I bet she was happy after you projected. After she projected her energy onto you, and you gave her the outcome that she was looking for. I bet she was happy, and I bet you was kind of drained, feeling bad, because that's how it usually goes. Like, and now that's why I say now it's time to love from a distance and really kick that self control gear all the way forward. Okay. So that you can maintain your boundaries and your dignity and stand with say what you mean and mean what you say, baby. Even if she is your mother, sometimes sometimes it's just I hate to say that. I really do hate to say that, y'all. Me and my mother, we're not close at all. So I will not. One thing about this right here, I will not lie to you about nothing. I'm gonna keep it all the way. Keep it all the way. We not close. I love her from a distance, and I love my father from a distance. And I'm just as happy as I want to be. Yes, yes. So I was at home sleeping in my work. If I was at home sleeping. She got dementia. However, it's been a lifelong issue of control. It is different when they do have dementia, but at the same time, it's still a part of self control. And okay, so because you work in the medical field, so you know. So when she converts back and starts when they act out, when they got dementia and Alzheimer's, when older people act out, they're just acting, excuse me, out how they felt in the past about something. So this is her spreading her truth to you, baby. This is her spreading her truth to you. How she really feel. This is how she really feel. Okay, so you can't ignore that either. I did learn that my romantic relationships have mirrored the same rejection. I love her very much, but it will need to be from afar. I told you. Because if not, you just gonna be either you gonna be depressed all the time, or you're gonna end up bitter, and you don't need neither one of those in your life right now. You don't need that. You have a beautiful family. Okay, you have a beautiful family that's looking at you like, okay, that's my free will. And you need to focus on that. Focus on the ones that love you genuinely. That's my words of wisdom to you. And y'all quit letting free will do all the talking. I see more people in here. Y'all got some shit y'all want to get off y'all chest to. Get it out. Get it out. She tells me often that she does not love me. However, she knows love with gifts that have control attached to them. I must reject material things from her. Yeah, because it's a bait. It's a bait. It's giving narcissistic energy. And sometimes older people do know what they're doing. Sometimes older people do know what they're doing, and sometimes they don't. But and because they get told, they hear it too. They hear it. Oh, she don't know what she's saying. He don't know what he doing, and they take advantage of that. See, older people, they'll take advantage of you too. And so that's when you got to learn how to decipher when they acting kind of when they acting out, or they really is really something wrong. Yeah, you locked in. Free will 1111. You know you locked in. What's up? Turning into spirit. Welcome, welcome to the Street Therapist podcast session. Okay, we on the spot. We giving this is self control. You tuning in. This is self control. And we basically speaking our thoughts and opinions and giving our personal stories about what we did to control something that in back in the day we would have damn lit somebody up. But now growth. We talking about growth. You know how you grown. But I hate saying that word about I don't want to know, but hey, that's when you gotta really you you gotta face what's in front of you before you can let go of it. You gotta face it. That makes it that much easier to let go. This is the podcast of the street therapist. If you haven't checked out my other 8 videos, please check those out. I can't really name the topics right now. But I had to grab this one and make this the first podcast session live because it was viral. So a lot of people like this. This was touchy for a lot of people. So I thought I would go ahead, share my flashbacks, my opinions, my advice, the do's and the don'ts, and all that great stuff. Um, does anybody else have any thoughts, any opinions, or stories? Excuse me. Please like, share. I mean, please share. Yeah. Thank you, Free Will. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this podcast session. Y'all ready for the second one? Is y'all ready for the second one? Talk to me. What's going on out there? Is y'all ready for the second one? You think you still learning self-control? I'm a work in progress. I see growth in my soul journey. Hey, as long as you see it, it don't matter what nobody else see. It don't matter what nobody else feel. It don't matter what nobody else think because you know what you know. And by you saying that, that is a form of self-control right there. Because you standing on what you standing on. And you sticking to it. So kudos for real. Salute. Salute. Because that spiritual journey, that's not easy. You welcome, babe. That's not easy though. That spiritual journey, y'all, that spiritual journey is not easy. Where you see Tina at? Hold on. Or is that the same one I'm talking to? Cause my eyes is playing tricks on me or something, y'all. I don't know. But oh, okay. Oh, this somebody you know? Cause she called you by your government. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. You lost your son. No. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, babe. I lost my sister. I don't know what it feel like to lose a child, and I do not want to know. But that cannot be easy. Almost 5 years ago, it's been the darkest time. That's when I lost my sister. I spent almost 5 years ago for my or five. Yeah, it's been 5 years ago. February the 21st was 5 years. She been gone. Mm. Oh, that's your best friend. Hey, best friend. Nice to meet you, best friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Free will, you fucking awesome, man. You awesome. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, babe. Dang. You know, a loss is never easy. A loss is never easy. Uh I, you know, and then when you said that, I'm hearing the ambulance in the background, in my background. He is. He is taking care of her. He's definitely taking care of you. Oh yeah, he one of your angels, baby. He one of your angels. Definitely. But you know what? You just gave me an idea, Miss Tina. I think one of my topics need to be about our loved ones, our lost loved ones. I think I'm gonna dedicate that to my sister. One of these topics. So thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, definitely got to do that. Excuse me. It's honestly giving me excuse me, so much spiritual gifts that I didn't know I even had. It has been the biggest growing experience. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm glad that you gained some spiritual gifts. I hate that that happened in the way that you had to gain it from that, or know that you had spiritual gifts from that. But everything happened for a reason, and I pray that you keep on healing, and I pray that you can continue to heal others and pass that inspiration down to others. Peace, love, and light, tranquility, prosperity, wisdom, much, much love, patience. I'm sending you love. I send that to you. I want you to keep on being strong. Okay? You got my eyes over here by the water. You good, free will. It was your soul playing his too. Oh, that's sweet. That is so sweet. Mm. I'm not gonna get into what happened because I don't want to take you back down memory lane, but definitely will. You'll definitely have to tune in on one of my topics when I talk about losing your loved ones. Definitely. Um, I pray that you evolve when it comes to all your gifts, and yeah, like, oh yeah, share that. Anybody else got what are your thoughts and opinions on self control, and how are you dealing with it now? What's some stories you got? You got some stories for me? You see these right here? They work real good. For real, they work real good. Oh, she went MIA. That's normal though. That's normal. That's normal. You got you when you lose a loved one, you do got to go MIA because you got so much. You got thing you feel literally you feel like a ton of bricks just knocked your ass out. I'm telling you, like that shit is rough. That shit is rough when you lose a loved one, man. Especially don't let that loved one be somebody you used to see every day. Like, oh my God. And so you had to do inner work. That's why you said the hermit. You had to do inner self work. Basically. You went on MIA. You went on a hiatus from everybody. Yeah, that's true. You do need to live your life. You don't deal with it, but you think you don't deal with it, but you did deal with it. That's how you dealt with it, going MIA, going on a hiatus. That's how you actually did. People got different ways of dealing with losses, different ways. Some people get angry. Some people get over the top emotional. Some people don't say a damn thing and they go hermit, like you said you went. And some people just are numb. Now that's scary when your ass get numb. You don't feel no kind of emotion, no kind of pain. And then that shit just hit you all of a sudden by yourself. Sometimes that the only way we can have self-control. Mm-hmm. Allow God to heal you, yeah. When she say she went hermit, I feel like that's what she did. I feel like that's what she did. Because now she can talk about it. If you were not healed from it still, you might not be 100% healed from it, but you healed to the point that where you could talk about it. You wouldn't have even been able to come on here and express the fact that your son passed away if you wasn't already healing. So God has did his work. And I know I see like a hypocrite up here talking about God and got a wine glass in my hand. Y'all don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. 'Cause oh boy, I got this bad thing where I like to cheer people up with a laugh. Like I hate that. I hate that. And it could be at the wrong time because this might be the wrong time to be trying to make somebody laugh. But I share it. It's all I don't like to see people sad. I don't like so I be goofery. I be goofery. I can't help it. Yes, thank all of you for sharing. Okay. Anybody else got some thoughts, opinions, and stories on self control? How did you get through it? How are you dealing with it now? Like, I am here. I am both of the ears, they working. I'm telling you, God bless me with both hearing ears. And I see too. I don't hear you typing, but I see you typing. So, but if not, then I'm going to move on to my last portion of the show, which is my closeout. Okay. And that closeout is self control, words of wisdom. And the word of the wisdom of the show is stand on it or fall for it. Okay? Words of wisdom for this show. Self-control. Stand on it. Stand on it. Or fall for it. Okay? For real. I hope y'all love this segment. Please, 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 please follow my updates. Go check out my other 8 videos. They are brief messages leading up to the podcast show. If you feel like you missed something, it will be advertised. I'm going to let it upload or whatever. Y'all can click on the playback button, all that good stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to hit me with a comment, okay, about your thoughts, opinions, and give me a story in your comments. I will come in the comments and I talk back, okay? For real. So, with that being said, should I announce my other platforms? Follow me. I do Spiritual Guru Healer. All signs, Monday nights. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, all signs. Friday night, I try to do an individual sign, which is the personal messages. TikTok, I have a platform, which is Spiritual Guru Healer. And Instagram, I have a platform also, which is Spiritual Guru Healer 777, where I talk about the whole natal chart if you're into astrology. So with if that when but that the high damn Mercury retrograde kicking my ass, okay? So with that being said, love y'all. Love your beautiful stories. Thank you for tuning in. I'm spreading love, peace, light, tranquility, wisdom, all that above. I pray for your healing. I pray for your strength. And I'm passing this energy down to you. Love all of you, okay? Until next time.